Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my RP life. Follow me on Twitter. Join me on Facebook. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, because this platform was created for you, the blind and visually impaired community, so that you can share your stories and what you go through. I am your host, Juan. So get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my RP Life podcast. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my RP Life. I am your host, Juan. I have a special guest on today, but before we get started, please subscribe to me on YouTube at my RP Life. Follow me on Twitter and join my Facebook group, My RP Life Family and Friends. My beautiful diva Deb, she is the admin there. She is the head admin. That's right, baby. You're the head admin. Mwah, love you. And today I have a special guest on today. Oh yeah, one more thing. Subscribe and follow me on Anchor and all the platforms that Anchor puts me on. So I have a special guest on today, a friend of mine. Her name is Francine, and she's gonna tell a little bit about her story and her life and what she does. So you got the floor, Francine.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Francine Campbell Richards, and I should say, vision impaired. It was late December 2010 into January 2011.
Take your time, no hurry, girl.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But first, to begin with, a little bit about myself. I was born here in Brooklyn, New York. Yeah.
That's right.
I'm a Brooklyn girl.
Yeah.
My parents are from the island of Jamaica, so that makes me Jamaican American.
Why go on?
And I did live a normal life from birth till I was 36 years old when I lost my sight. Mm-hmm. I went to normal schools. I had a normal job.
Right.
Until I had to leave my job. I did 10 years at the job, and then I had to leave because of my sight. Mm. And I was in school as well, going to night school to get my bachelor's degree, which still in the works, maybe.
I hear you,
But I'm also married. I'm married to my husband. He's also a Jamaican as well too. Mm-hmm. And we've been together for 26 years.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yes. And we will be married 19 years in November.
What? That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. It was a rough road. I can say it wasn't easy.
Right.
Especially once I lost my sight. It was good until I lost my sight. Mm-hmm. And it got a little rough, but God helped us through it. Mm-hmm. And, we had to have a few cries. And once we cried and he cried it out, we move forward.
Right.
And knowing that I've seen all my life and to come to the point where I'm not seeing much, mm-hmm. It hurts a little, it hurts. But I thank God for the little vision that I do have, because that's what keeps me going and keep me still moving around.
Right.
Not to say that if I completely lost it, I wouldn't. Yes, I may have to learn a little different, but with the little vision, I think I feel more comfortable, doing certain things.
Right.
And well, from what they call my eye condition, they said it's nerve damage. I don't know exactly what was the name that they had said a long time ago, but the nerves in my eye is damaged. And that is why I only have whatever vision I have left.
Right.
Because I guess some of the nerves are still working.
Right.
But
it could be any type of nerve damage behind that.
Go ahead.
I said it could be any type of like nerve damage, whether it's like the optic nerve or...
Yes, optic. Yes, they said optic nerve. They did say that.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And right now I only see black and white. I don't see colors. So anything, if I don't know the color of certain thing, I have to ask somebody, what is the color, this or that. But that's the most help that I need, especially with dressing, make sure I don't look off. And
off color coordinate. Yep.
You don't want to wear mismatch, which it has happened.
Yeah, I hear you.
It happened one time where I ended up wearing 2 different sneakers, and my husband saw that I wore 2 different sneakers, and he said to me, he thought I was styling. I said, man, you made me go to the dialysis with 2 different sneakers. Really, man? But anyway, it was fun. It was alright.
Yeah.
Yes, and also, I was also a dialysis patient. Also, at the time when I lost my sight, I also lost function in my kidneys. And I was on dialysis for 9 years. Praise God. I was on there for 9 years, from 2011 to 2020.
Okay.
And at first, the first attempt for a kidney was, I think, 2019. But when they described where the kidney was coming from, because they said it was coming from a 23-year-old that died of a gunshot wound, and that the kidney was must have slightly damaged or something. And the person also had gonorrhea and syphilis, and I was like, oh man, whatever. I said, no.
Yeah.
I said, it's not for me. I told the lady, that's not for me. And she said, oh, but Miss Cameron, I said, all right. And then after that, they tried to, get it to function, but it wasn't functioning, so that was a no-no for me.
Yeah, that's the sign.
Because I told the lady on the phone, I said to her, lady, I said, I believe in the power of God. I said, I know a lot of people don't, but I do. And I said to her, God did not send that for me.
Nope.
That's what I said to her.
Right.
And she kind of laughed on the phone, and she said, Miss Campbell, I never heard anybody say it like that. I said, no. I said, that was not mine. I said, mine is coming. I said, trust me. I said, God did not send that.
Right.
And I said to her, I don't worry about being on dialysis. Yes, I have my up days, I have my down days, but I said to her, I would rather stay on dialysis long and wait to get a good kidney. Right. That's what I told her. And she said, okay. She said, I hear you, Miss Campbell. I said, there you go. And then finally, when did they call me? I think it was February. Yes, I think it was the ending of February.
Right.
Yeah, I think the ending of February 2020.
Oh, sure.
I was waiting. Yes, I was waiting in the dialysis center to be called in, the back. And I get a phone call. So a lady on the phone said she called in from Cornell, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. I said, yes, ma'am. I said, that is me. I said, what happened? And she said to me, Miss Campbell, I think we found your kidney. I said, oh, yes? I said, how is this kidney now? That's what I said to her. She said, oh, Miss Campbell, this is a better one. I said, oh, really? I said, let me be the judge. I said, tell me what is the story about this kidney. Right. And she told me, yeah, she said it was from a living donor. And she said the living donor wanted to donate one of her kidneys to somebody. And I was the recipient of the kidney.
That's what I'm
So I said to her, now that is of God. That's what I said to her.
Yeah.
I said, God, move that lady to donate her kidney for someone to get it, and I am the one that got it. And I got it on March the 12th, 2020. That's when I got it. And it was rough. But you know, eventually when they removed, because I had a ball that they sent me home with that had to keep the kidney drained and whatever. And I was glad when they took that off. And then just to get back into function, and they had to remove some stuff. Oh God, praise God. And now I am just following what I have to follow. Now I was going every month from that day. Now I'm going every 3 months.
Okay.
And, you know, and every time I go, there is progression. The kidney is working fine. Kidney is good. You know, so I'm just trying to do my best. I stop a lot of things. I mean, I wasn't a heavy drinker, but, you know, I used to drink on occasions or whatever.
Right.
But I stop it completely now. I don't drink anymore. I just, you know, drink regular things or non-alcoholic, whatever.
Right.
You know, so I changed a lot of things in my life as I got this new kidney, because I want to let it last me, hopefully as long as I can make it last.
Right. Yeah.
Because I really don't want to go back.
Yeah.
Dialysis.
And you still want to like try your best to eat healthy and stuff like that.
Yeah, right. I do my best to eat as healthy as possible.
Right.
You know, I don't try to eat too much junky foods and all of that. I will eat, well, mostly like what my husband cooks, because I mean, he's a Jamaican, and you know, we eat from a certain restaurant that they sell Jamaican food, so I know what I'm eating.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, I do eat other types of foods, because I eat Italian too, I eat Spanish, I eat everybody.
Right.
So, you know, but I just watch certain things. I have to watch just to be careful. You know, like nothing too greasy, or even if it's a little bit of grease, I'm good.
Right.
So, yeah, so, you know, with that, I don't let life stop. Just because I don't have sight like I used to, and because I was on dialysis, my life just begun.
Right.
Now that I got a kidney and I don't have to, praise God, I don't have to go to dialysis no more.
Right.
Oh God, that is the best feeling for me.
Yeah.
That I don't have to go there 3 days a week and sit on a machine for 4 hours. I don't miss that. Right. Believe me, I don't miss it. And coming home feeling like somebody beat me up and I lost every time. So
it drains you.
I've overcome that. And I try to pick up my life back. Yes, the COVID came into play, but I do the best that I can to stay away from people. Yes, people have to help me at times because, yes, I'm blind and, you know, sometimes I need a little help, but I be careful as well as they be careful with me as well. Yeah. I don't want to catch nothing from nobody.
Right.
And I don't need nobody to catch nothing from me.
Right. True. I hear you, yeah.
So, work both ways.
Right, because people ask me too. They're like, "Oh, did you get your COVID shot?" And da 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 da. I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Why you still wear your mask?" I said, "It don't matter if that's just a force field to protect me." And
you see, these people, they quick to pull off masks,
right?
Fling it to it. Not me. I still have mine on. I still walk proudly with my mask. I don't care, because first of all, I can't see people, and I can't predict who have the shot.
Right. So, exactly.
I can't just rudely go up to people and say, "Hey, did you get the shot?" Right. Okay, now you can't do that. Right. So I still protect myself. I'm not going to expose myself to nobody.
Exactly.
Not me. Not yet.
Right.
If I feel the time is right, the time will be right.
Yep. I'm not trying to get sick.
Yeah, no. Nobody is going to give me nothing, because I'm sorry. I just don't really feel that shot business. I'm not feeling it. Yeah. And I just decided not to deal with it. Right. So all I do is stay away from people, and so far it's been a year and some, and I haven't catch nothing from nobody.
Right. Like with me too. Like I was like, I don't even really go out anyway. I'm mostly home. So like if I do go out, it's just like to the grocery store with my mom and back home. You know?
Right, exactly. Right. I mean, if I do go anywhere, it's to take care of business. You know, I go to the bank. You know, I may go like Dwayne Reed or something like that, but I don't go anywhere where too much people is. And sometimes I try to go early, you know, before the rush of people come in like the evening or evening hours.
Right.
I come get my stuff done and get out. That's what I do. So, yeah, so, you know, it's just, you got to just live with it. You're living with it, you're dealing with it, and you just keep life going.
Yeah.
And like I mentioned before, I used to work in Hospital for Special Surgery in Manhattan there on 70th Street. And I worked in the pathology department / laboratory medicine. I used to be a medical transcriptionist. I used to type the pathology reports. And I also did other paperworks, you know, dealing with the department. And I worked there for 10 years. So I left there proudly.
Right.
At first I was sad, but after a while when I realized it, I didn't miss being there. I really didn't miss it. Yeah. I didn't miss it no more. I finally got over it, and I just started to enjoy my life and find things to keep me busy. You know. Yeah. And I go to the visions, you know, when they do open back. It's only because they close now, we're not going. Right. But I go to the visions there in Manhattan. And it's been a great thing, even though at the time I was only going once a week because I was on dialysis. So I only could do one day out of the week. And then another day out of the week, I used to go to another program called Brooklyn Center for Independent Disabilities. And I got introduced to that. I don't remember how I met up with them. Something I needed was to find, somebody told me about them. And I went and inquired within about it. And then the lady that I went to who was helping me with something else, she told me about the group. And she said if I would like to come, she said I could come on Thursday if I want and sit. And I came and I liked it. And I stick around.
That's cool.
And I enjoyed going there, and we still do it on the phone, you know, for now until they decide to go back in the building. Yeah, so I keep busy with that, and also my church. I go to Trinity Baptist Church here in Brooklyn. I've been going there all my life. I started going there when I was 4. Me and my mom started going there in 1979. And I'm still there because I have nothing to go nowhere. So I do visit other churches. I'm not saying I don't. I do visit other churches, but that's my home. That's what I know. And, you know, you just got to fight them a little and you get through.
Right? Yeah.
You're right.
You got to keep it. But keep doing it.
Yeah. You just got to let them know where you're coming from. And when you do that, they don't mess with you. I mean, they love me. But you know, I can be tough.
You're a Brooklyn girl, and you're from Jamaica.
There you go.
What?
With the mix of Jamaican, how bad can I be?
Sure. I get scared of my girl because she uses a machete, and she got that, you know. And
little Tammy.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Yeah,
boy, I'm gonna get her with that.
She got a machete.
Somebody told me you use a machete.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yes. So you know, and like I was saying, I do. Like I said, I go and I'm pretty active in the church because I'm an usher in the church. I also sing on the choirs. I sing on 2 choirs. We do praise and worship and all of that in one of the choirs. And, you know, and I just keep busy. Whatever they let me do. Right. You know.
But that's good though that you do that and keep yourself busy because it keeps your mind occupied.
Oh yeah, exactly. And especially with the ushering, I go to different churches throughout the year because every Sunday, basically every Sunday, there's an usher sermon at a different church in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. So I was busy with that for quite a few years, going to the different sermons, singing and all of that, and then heading home like 6 o'clock in the evening. I get home, so I'll be out all day, sometimes on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I do try to keep myself occupied, and I also make time for friends, and I don't have a lot of friends, to be honest with you.
Right.
I have friends that I can count on my finger. So, yes, I keep my friendship circle very small.
Yeah, I'm the same way too.
Because I have lost friends. Mm-hmm. I had these friends that I had for years. Mm-hmm. And when I say years, I mean years. We grew up together.
Right.
I used to go in their house like every day. Sometimes I spend the night, like every night. Mm-hmm. Sometimes my mother didn't even think that I lived with her no more. That's how much we was close. Yeah. And they just said they didn't want to be bothered with me anymore once I got blind.
Wow.
Because I guess, oh yes, honey, oh yes. They decided that they didn't want to be bothered because I lost my sight. And I guess that they feel like it said that they either had to be catering to me or something of the sort. I don't know exactly, but I pretty much blessed two of the sister, and I told them, I said, let me tell y'all something. I said, I've known y'all all of my life, and I said, for y'all to turn y'all backs on me like that, I told them, I said, you can turn it all you want. Because I told them, I said, I'm not calling any one of you anymore. That's what I told them. This one, oh no, it's not like that. Oh, I'm busy with children, I'm busy. I said, I don't care. I said, I don't care if you're busy with kids, or you're busy with this man and you're busy with that. I don't care. I said, you can't take 5 seconds to call me and say, hey, you all right? Oh no, not that. So I cut them off, and I take the numbers out of my phone, and that's it. Right. I don't keep friends that don't want to be around me. I don't do that.
Yeah, because friends like that, like, They sometimes be like, oh my goodness, she's blind or she's visually impaired, and they end up like feeling like you're gonna be a burden on them.
Exactly.
And that's wrong, If you grew up together, like you should still support each other.
Oh yes, we were like a family. Because their father had kind of like half adopted me as his daughter. Mm-hmm. That's how close, we lived in the same building. Mm-hmm. And that's how we met. And like I said, I used to live in their house every day. Wow. It's like I didn't live with my mother anymore. Right. My mother talked about it. Yeah. That's how much I used to go up there. Yes, I'm not an only child, no. But all of my brothers and sisters are older than me. Mm-hmm. So my mother had me kind of later. So yeah, I hear you. So where I have no companions, everybody else is older and already got their lives, so I had to kind of find people in my age group to hang with. And these girls were it. Right. They were the ones that I used to hang around because they were the same age as I was. Mm-hmm. That's what it was. Right. But it's over now, and the more friends I lose, the more friends I gain. Yeah,
exactly. Yep. That's like with me. Like with me, like I don't keep in contact with my family as much as I should, but they see what I'm doing because they're friends of mine on Facebook, and even my friends who I grew up with, like some of them don't even say nothing. They don't even comment or give it a like to at least let me know that they seen my videos or they seen my pictures and stuff like that, knowing that they know that I can't see now. I'm not gonna say all my family does that, but most of them do. They don't say nothing at all whatsoever.
Yeah, because they envy you.
Yeah, and
they're not gonna tell you that, but they envy you.
And like okay, who can I? Well, okay, so like I got my brothers and stuff like that. Like My brothers will contact me from time to time, which is cool because I'm not asking them to do that all the time, you know.
Right.
But at least they're checking up on me, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
But like there's other family members and other friends who I grew up with, I'd be lucky to get a message, you know? And it's crazy.
Oh yes. So I don't let it bother me. I just move on. Me and my husband is here. He works hard every day to make a living for both of us. And I do my thing. Yes, I'm getting my disability and stuff. So, you know, we're comfortable.
Right.
We are comfortable.
That's
you know,
good.
And we don't work unless something hit the fan. We don't work. We could be down in the dumps. Nobody don't know.
Right.
Unless we open up our mouth and say anything. We just go on with life like normal.
Yeah.
We don't let nobody in.
Right. You're giving it to God. Like you're giving it to God and, you know.
Oh yeah.
Not worry about it.
That's the ultimate man right there.
Right.
And a lot of people don't believe in him. And I try to stay away from those.
Right. Yeah.
Because he is the one that's bringing me where I'm at today. That I can even be sitting here talking. I was telling one of my friends from church that I'm supposed to be doing this interview, and he's like, "Oh God, another interview with Oprah?" I was like, "Well, he's been whacking my nerve because I have done a few.
Yeah.
You know, I did one with the church. We had this. They call it "This Is My Story." That was the segment. And it was only 2 people from the church, me and another lady. We decided to tell our stories.
Yeah.
And then I had an interview with this guy named Wilbert Williams from the Chats.
Okay.
Yes, I did an interview with him, and I also did one with this girl named Tammy G, or Taneva, whatever she calls herself. She's also in the chat that I was in that they put me out of. And yes, I did one with her as well too.
That's cool.
So he was impressed with all of that. He did hear all of the interviews I did.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, "There's another one coming." He goes, "Another one?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "What?" I said, "The brother asked me, and I'm doing it." So I said, "Don't hate me." But he was happy for me. He was happy.
That's good. That's good.
He was happy for me. So like I said, I just try to enjoy life. See, I'm going out tomorrow. I'm hanging with my friend. We're having a girls' day out.
That's
and
good.
I'm really looking forward to it. Just kind of leave my husband a while, let him chill. Because, with this COVID, we don't get a lot of alone time like that where he used to get time to himself, and I'm always going somewhere. He don't get that moment. And so when I can, I give him the moment that he can just breathe and have a moment to himself. So I just do my thing.
Right.
Just do my thing. That's it.
So I was gonna ask you, right? Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if I don't think we told you this. All right. So with your vision loss, was it when they said it was like nerve damage from the optic nerve? Does it have to do with like what you was going through with your kidney and stuff like that, or was that way before then?
No, they both happened at the same time. I don't know if one was related to the other. I'm not too sure. Everybody was. I think they were trying to figure that out. But I know they said the high blood pressure probably played a little role in it as well. I think the high blood pressure played in with the kidney loss, and maybe it had something to do with my eye loss as well too. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too sure of the whole scenario. It was so long ago.
And do you use a cane or a guide dog? You don't use no guide dog.
No. I'm badly allergic. So I can't use dogs. No.
So
I use it.
you use a cane. Okay, cool.
Yes, I have bad allergies, so I can't live around dogs. And I have one human dog here. I'm good.
Oh wow, you sat up, girl.
I told you his face too.
That would have been funny. You'd have started barking in the background. So.
He's sleeping.
Okay.
He's asleep. Because he came from work this morning.
Yeah, he pulls in long hours.
Yeah,
I bet.
That's the only dog I can deal with. I don't got to walk him. I don't got to feed him. I just gotta love him.
Right? I hear you, girl. I hear you.
Yes, but no, I use a cane. No, I use a cane. I'm good. Yeah, I can't deal with that.
Yeah, because I've thought about it too, but like I live in the hood, so it's like I am not.
Hold up. She said you live in Red Hook. Ain't they doing up that place now?
Yeah,
Ain't the other folks moving over there like numbers?
Yeah, but I'm in the projects though, like in the outer. Right, because in the outer part, like the outskirts of my hood, is like it's better, and it's also better here in Red Hook where I'm at in the projects. Don't get me wrong, but
no, yes, I know it's nice over there. Yes, I know. It was a little dismal at one time.
Oh yeah,
but
you want to go?
It's up and coming now.
Yeah, back in the 80s and 90s, yeah, you wouldn't want to be up in here, even in the 70s neither. Yeah, you best to know somebody. Shoot. I
went over there one time for a job interview. I don't remember. It was a time moving storage company or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's in Red Hook, but like the outskirt, like at the end. Yeah, they used to be.
I didn't know the area like that, but they did send me there one day for an interview. That was when I was looking jobs. I think it was in the late 90s, like early 2000s. Yeah. And I went there for I got to the place. I didn't even know I was at the place. Right. And I was like, what kind of place is this they sending me for interview? And I said, is there an office around here? And the man said, yeah. He said, it's upstairs. And I said, oh. I was like, what kind of place did they send me for interview?
Right. Yeah, that's that place you're talking about. That's by the water and stuff. It's like nearby.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's nearby the water.
I did an interview. I went through with it, but I said, Lord Jesus, I hope they don't call me. Because I said, I can't see, in the day it's fine, but I can't see myself being around there late at night.
Right, yeah. And they actually changed that area a little bit. They changed that area a little bit.
I assume. Oh, yes.
Yeah, they're actually building like a train track or something like that. To go from like where I'm at here in Red Hook all the way to like Fulton Street and just keep going up towards other areas of Brooklyn and stuff like that. So it's like a train. Yeah, it's like a train track going through the outskirts of Brooklyn and stuff like that. To the
right. I think I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Right. But that's all changed back there. You got so much other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know they said there's an IKEA. I don't know how far it is from.
Yeah, that's like 2 blocks away from me.
Oh, yeah. I keep hearing about this IKEA in Red Hook.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That busy street I live on Columbia. I'm over here giving my location. Just remember, you start. No, I'm talking to whoever's listening. Like, just remember, you come through here, make sure you know somebody. Because I just gave out where I'm at right now. So, don't come over here starting no trouble, peoples. But anyway. But yeah, like IKEA is like two blocks away from where I live at. Like they got everything up in there. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
yeah.
What else?
Yeah, well, I grew up in Clinton Hills. I grew up at Clinton and Gates. I used to live in a building right there on the corner of Clinton and Gates.
Clinton and Gates? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Clinton and Gates, yes. Yes. That's down there by Fulton. It's a block away from Fulton Street.
Yeah, so you were like more close to that, like, I want to call it a project, but I don't remember too much though.
Oh yes, the Atlantic Terminals. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not far from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, I'm a good little walk from there, but yeah, the Atlantic Terminals is the nearest project to that area.
Right.
And the co-op buildings, the red buildings.
Yeah.
The red buildings is the co-ops.
Right. Yeah, I remember now.
Yes.
You're giving me flashbacks, girl. I'm starting to remember. Yeah.
Yes, I live over that way. I grew up in that area actually. Yeah, my mother was living over there. But now I moved up. I moved up the hill from there. When you walk Vanderbilt, go up, or any Washington Avenue, go up. Go up to Bergen. That's where I'm at now.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
That's where I'm at. Yeah, because we basically walk from where we live and move everything.
Is there like anything you want to add on to, like, maybe want to inspire somebody, or like?
Well, I would just say you don't let your disabilities get the best of you.
Right.
And you basically just try to do as much as you can do to the best of your ability.
Right.
Because, you may have a disability, but it doesn't mean that you don't have sense to the world, and you don't just because, because sometimes people think that because you have a disability, you don't know anything, you're not aware of things. It's like they're talking to you like, oh, really? I didn't know. Oh, you think I didn't know that?
Right, exactly.
Because you think I'm able, I don't know that?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what time it is.
Right.
So people have to really learn to stop treating people who have a disability like they have no knowledge of nothing. It's not fair. A lot of times it's just not fair to the disabled community. It's not fair. You treat them as human beings. They are human beings. No matter what they got, they are still human beings.
Right.
And that's how, especially most people would like to be treated. Because I know I've heard it a lot from the disabled community that most, sighted people don't treat, especially the blind people, like we're human. They think because we're blind, we picked up dumb along with our stick. So,
right.
Like, y'all would believe what the stick can tell us. Y'all don't get that.
Right.
The stick is like our magic wand.
Exactly. That's true.
It tells us a lot of things, and y'all don't realize that. Yeah, because, people, what I used to hate is when drivers used to pick up my stick.
Oh.
They don't want to touch me, or they'll pick up. I said, hold up. I said, hold up. I said, stop. And they're like, oh, I said, no. I said, put the stick down. And they're like, oh, I said, put it down. And they put it down. I said, do not do that. I said, if you're gonna hold me, hold me. I said, you ain't gonna hold me, you walk beside me or something. But I said, don't you ever pick up my stick like that again.
Yeah, because that's your extra extension.
Thank you. That is my way to know what's going on the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
If you pick it up and pull me with it, you ain't helping me. That's not helping me. Yeah, I had to teach a driver that. And yes, he was grateful because he said he did not know. He admitted it. He said he didn't know that. And he said now that he knows that, he said he would never do it again to another blind person.
Wow, that's good.
And I said, I hope not.
Right.
Because I told him, I said, the stick tells us a lot. You don't know that, but it tells us a lot. What's going on?
Yeah, because you need that to make sure you're not tripping over anything, falling in a hole.
Exactly. So when you pick it up and pulling me,
yeah, right now you're really blind. You're like, what the heck? Yeah.
Oh my God, I tell you, some of these people, Lord mercy, they will make you just scream.
Hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me see how many.
Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna check to see how many. Let me check to see how much we got over here on time. Let's see.
Yeah, we got a lot of info.
We got 39 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, so I'm gonna we're gonna oh shoot, hold on, this thing's talking in my ear. All right, that's the stop button. All right, Francine, my friend, thank you for being on my podcast, and you're welcome anytime you want to be. If you got other stories you want to share,
oh sure,
you know, so
sure, no problem.
Just you already know how to get in contact with me, and you know I really am honored to have you here and to share your story. I had an awesome time with you.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I did too. I appreciate you asking me. I really do appreciate you asking me.
And I'm happy that I got to know you, and hopefully one day we get to meet each other, you, your husband, and my girl, Diva Deb.
Yes. One day we do have to meet one day, yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I just want to say...
Well, you're right here in Brooklyn, so we just got to bring Girlie over here.
Yeah, that's right, so I
got to bring little Debbie over here. That's what I call a little Debbie.
Yeah, I do the same thing to her too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I call her little Debbie.
You take it with a smile.
Yeah.
I just really thought they call her little Debbie.
All right.
Yeah, it'd be great. Yeah, so y'all can meet my husband and my husband can meet both of y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, girl. So thank you again.
Yes.
And I'm gonna sign off now. So.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, and I want to just tell you, God bless you and your family, your husband, everyone.
Oh, same to you. Same to you. Same to you.
All right. So.
Most definitely.
All right. So here we go, y'all. I just want to say thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe on all the platforms Anchor puts me on. So wherever you're hearing my voice, that's where you gotta be. So God bless everyone. I hope and pray you're all having a blessed day. Don't forget to subscribe to my RP Life on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter and join my Facebook group, My RP Life Family and Friends. And like I always say at the end of my podcast, my Diva Deb's the main admin. So you guys know, peace out. God bless. Take care. And don't forget, also subscribe. Peace, y'all.